Americans haven't been this worried about their bank deposits since the 2008 great financial crisis. I wonder why. Is it because banks keep failing? Predictably keep failing? Is it because it's something we've been talking about here for a decade plus? Continuing to fail. And newsflash, when you hand your cash, your time and energy to the bank, you become a private money lender. They don't tell you that. The most regulated industry there is, but they don't tell you the one thing they need to tell you, which is, oh yeah, we take this and we go lend it out to someone else. Your stuff ain't here anymore. There's a zero reserve requirement in the banking system, meaning they don't need to hold any deposits on hand. Zero. They take your cash and they hope that you all don't come back at the same time to take that cash back out. That's why when you go and ask for $1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000, they have to note it down. They ask you, oh yeah, what are you using it for? None of your business. It ain't none of your business. Well, in a way it is, because legally it's their money now. It's theirs. You take it, you give it to them, and it's legally their money now. And they go do whatever they want with it. They go gamble, they go buy assets away from you out of the public markets, bonds, real estate, whatever. They ship it to BlackRock and Blackstone. They go buy bonds in open market auctions. The FOMC comes together and like, oh, this is what's going to be. And then you have these groups, the banking system being the middleman, swapping bonds back and forth between the Treasury and the Federal Reserve. They're the ones making the percentage, making the arbitrage off of shuffling bonds back and forth between the Fed and the Treasury. I mean, it's just, we live in such a clown world. And again, why isn't this taught in school? I mean, this is a rhetorical question. Why isn't it taught in school? Why is that not taught in school? Why is money not taught in school? The definition of money. What is money? How come that's not taught in school? How come balancing your checkbook's not taught in school? How come the financial system? This is how the financial system works, kids. My kids know what it is. They're young. My kids know how it works. We give cash at church on Sunday. Kids, this past weekend, oh, those are fake dollars. They're 6 years old. They're 6. Because they know the truth. The truth shall set you free. Americans should be worried. They should be beyond worried. Their cash shouldn't even be in there. They should take all their cash out and then watch the banks all collapse. Watch the Ponzi scheme collapse. Sorry. Bye-bye. Because you lied. You fractionally lent out all of our cash and created cash out of thin air, enslaving the people, the middle class and the poor, enriching those at the top to understand the game is about buying assets, and with the help of the politicians. So they're in on it together. So they should collapse. And they don't have, that's why they halt trading, they do all these things. And it's like, you're the one that took the risk. And then you have a business owner, a small business owner, someone like me, or many of you, I'm sure, who can only do things the right way. I can't just go like, oh, I'm going to hire 50 people right now because I have a great product, we have a great service, and I just going to go hire 50 people. Because if I fail, if we can't sustain it, because we're fighting against people who get free money from us, and we don't say they can have it, but yet they're too big to fail, or this and that, and they just squash you out of the system. Well, too late, too bad. Do I get a bailout? No, I don't get a bailout. Do you get a bailout? No, you don't get a bailout. But JP Morgan Chase does. Citibank will. Wells Fargo will. They'll definitely get bailouts. Too big to fail. That's socialism. That's communism. Central Banking 101 is a tenet of communism. I have the Communist Manifesto around here somewhere. I'm supposed to find it yesterday. One of the 10 planks is central banking. Well, we already have it. We have much more than that. But do you see where we're going? It's socializing the losses and privatizing the gains. That means the people at the top, the rulers in the communist world get to have all the gains, and then the losses get to be spread around to the masses. So we have to take on the hit, all the losses. So someone who has been plotting and planning and saving, trying to do things the right way, a small business owner, gets crushed. The financing, all the financing is pretty much dried up. The rates are going through the roof, so no one can afford anything. They can't afford their loans. They lock down the economy, so no one can come in and buy their stuff. They're shutting down aisles, they're shutting down restaurants. But yet here we are with Home Depot's open. That's fine. Lowe's, that's fine. Too big to fail. The big banks are fine. So what is it? Do you see the game being played? Do you see the game being played on you? It really is clown world. The level of concern expressed in the poll is similar to the findings of Gallup poll found shortly after the collapse of Lehman Brothers in September 2008. However, this is not a survey that Gallup conducts regularly. We should probably, but this is like, again, we just PacWest collapsing their stock. Looks like they might be collapsing. This is a cascading effect, and all these banks are tied to each other. That's the insidious part of it. That's the insidious part. According to Gallup, those who identify as Republican or independent, as well as those with middle and lower incomes, were more likely to be concerned about their money. What? So Democrats don't care about their money? They don't care. Why? Why would a Democrat not care about their money? I mean, this is the kind of clown world. That's why I say question everything with boldness, even the existence of God himself. You have to start questioning everything. Everything. The same was true for Americans without a college degree, it said. So why would people who just have a high school degree not care about their money? Or why would Democrats not care about their money? This is the kind of clown world of stuff that's going on. That they shape narratives, they shape opinions to try to create rage, create outrage, and they can do it because we're funding a lot of that. Our taxes get taken from the government. A lot of it, I mean, most of it, I don't ask to be taxed. I don't care to prop up all these organizations, all these NGOs, all these Homeland Security. I don't need any of these things. I don't want any of these things because I'm an independent, free individual. I don't need any of that. But yet here we are. So people should be scared. They should be beyond scared. And we just talked about PacWest. Again, way down. We did a separate video about this. Go check it out. Down 90% in the last handful of months. So Americans should be very scared. But the beautiful thing is we have an answer. We have Bitcoin. We have our own bank in our pocket. In cold storage, you have your own vault, your own bank. Your own ability to store your assets in your head with 12 words or 24 words. You can store it and go anywhere on Earth. You can go anywhere in the solar system with your wealth, $1 trillion stored in your mind. Think about that. Can you do that with your dollars? Can you do that with your gold? Can you do that with your real estate? With your life insurance? With your stocks? Nope. You can't. All counterparty risk too. Bitcoin doesn't. So what world are we going to live in? Are we going to live in Bitcoin freedom or CBDCs and slavery, government and slavery? Deposits. You are a private money lender. You are lending your money to the bank to go lend out and go get a return. And you don't even give you a return. They give you 0.01%. That's why the rates going up, continue to go up. They just raised them again. This is going to drive more cash out of the system. So deposits are going to be flying out of the system even more and collapsing even more things going forward. So watch for that. Watch for collapses to speed up even more because deposits are going to be looking for return. They're going to be like, oh, I'm going to go to the money market funds or I'm going to go buy treasuries because I'm getting a 3, 4, or 5% return where I'm getting 0.01% in the bank. So banks are going to be hemorrhaging even more. So watch out, guys. That's the moral story right there at the end of the day. So please share this out. Question everything with boldness, eating the existence of God himself. The algorithm hates truth, so please share it out. It's not financial advice. It's freedom advice. Don't trust what I'm saying. Go do your own research, please. We have to get educated. We have to share this out, though. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I do appreciate it more than you know, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.